What's going on, guys? Boy Joey672 coming to you guys a video right now. So I want to go over the preseason schedule that I didn't really go over the other day. There's a lot of good things to take away from this. I know it's too early. We haven't went through the draft yet. We haven't went through a whole another month of what, the Howie's little depth signings that he does and who else is going to be on this team. Not knowing what the running back situation is going to be like, not knowing what the linebacker core is going to look like, not knowing, how Carson Wentz is doing. There's a whole lot of things that can go into this, but I just want to go over this preseason schedule. So let me go over the opponents right now. So you have the Tennessee Titans at home, week 1. Week 2, you have the Jacksonville Jaguars and Nick Foles at their house. Week 3, you have the Baltimore Ravens at home, and then week 4, you have the New York Jets away at MetLife. There's a lot of things to take away from this preseason schedule. I'm not going to make a big thing about it, but, of course, all the articles pop up about Nick Foles versus Carson Wentz week 2. You know what I mean? A whole, they're overhyping it like it's a regular season game, and I don't care if Nick Foles. I'm done. I'm over it. You guys should be over it. It is what it is. Carson Wentz is in a Jacksonville Jaguars uniform, and I don't really give a shit. Not saying I don't give a shit about him, but I'm focused on my fucking team right now, and that's all I care about. I care about winning another damn championship this year. Okay, so last year, 2018 preseason, we didn't do too well. Okay, we looked very sloppy. We had guys out. We had guys just not playing. We had guys looking like crap. It just looked horrible. Okay. And you know what? It looked so bad that we said, you know what? It's just preseason. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. But honestly, it carried over into the regular season, and we looked like less than an average team on the field for a quarter of the season, and it looked very bad. Okay, we couldn't even get we were only averaging 20 points a game, which sometimes we weren't even averaging that. To the point where it just got really bad. So what I take out of this is that you're going to have week 3 against the Baltimore Ravens at home. That's dress rehearsal game, which means both teams and starters are going to play for a whole entire half, which is good. And against that Baltimore Ravens team, that's really good. Number 1, you're facing Lamar Jackson, very fast quarterback, shifty guy. Mobile quarterbacks. That's what this 4-3 defense is really weak on, is mobile quarterbacks, because we still have to face Russell Wilson this year in the Seahawks that don't look too good on paper right now, but with him being at quarterback, a lot of things could happen in the game with Russell Wilson running all over the place. Okay. You got Earl Thomas there. You know what I mean? The running back core is a little bit different now. I forgot who they got from the Saints, the running back from the Saints that they got. You have some newly acquired guys on the Baltimore Ravens, a pretty stacked team and a pretty good defense that really played very well last year. So you have that game, which I think that's the perfect game for the Eagles, to be honest. So I think the Ravens and the Eagles will be practicing before the game, because week 3 you face the week 3 opponent, usually practices together. So the news already broke out that the Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens will be practicing at the NovaCare Complex, which is great because then the Eagles don't have to go anywhere, which is good for them. And then week 4 is week 4 against the Jets. That's not going to mean a damn. We're going to be meeting them in the regular season at home, but to be honest with you, it's not going to mean a damn thing. We're not going to have any starters in for week 4. It's really going to be backups. And that's pretty much it. So other than that, I'll probably go to that preseason game. It's going to be cheap. I'll probably just go just to do something if I'm bored. I'll probably do that. I'll probably go to one of these preseason games most likely. I'm probably going to try to head to that Baltimore Ravens game if I can. I would like to go to that, see the teams go for a whole entire half. It'll probably be a night game most likely. Tennessee Titans, you got we know we played the Titans last year, lost in overtime. I just want to see what this team, but the draft isn't here, guys. We don't have our guys yet. We don't know who's playing at running back, the linebacker core. We don't know, there's a lot of things to look forward to. That's what I'm trying to get here. A lot of things to look forward to. Carson Wentz, number 1 is Carson Wentz. The chemistry Carson Wentz has with Deshaun Jackson, Nelson Aguilar, Alshon Jeffrey, Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, the newly acquired Jordan Howard, and God forbid who we're drafting in the draft behind him, with Corey Clement coming back from injury. If Darren Sproles is still going to be here, You know, the linebacker core is like a big question mark. It's Nigel Bradham, Paul Worlow, Nate Gary, and, you know, it's really LJ Fort that we got from free agency. So I'm excited to see what he could do as well. Malcolm Jenkins, Rodney McLeod at the safeties. The newly acquired Andrew Sendejo as the third safety, which they will put him in nickel packages as usual. So he'll be playing a lot. How Ronald Darby's going to be when he's coming off the injury. Jalen Mills, is he going to turn a corner on his contract here? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that's going on with this team, and it's exciting. So you really got to look forward to it. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's really all I got to say about it, because right now I don't really have a roster to give you right now besides the guys and what the situation is of this whole team at every position. You know, that's really it. And, you know, offensive line, we're not going to have Brandon Brooks. Probably going to miss Brandon Brooks probably for the first week of the season. They'll probably put Matt Pryor in there. Matt Pryor will probably be, what was he, a 6th-round pick for the Eagles last year. Matt Pryor might be, you know, from TCU. He might be the swing guard, just like Big V is a swing tackle. Just like Jordan Mailata, the big rugby star that got drafted by the Eagles last year. And you know what? You know, 6'8", 350 pounds. The guy looked really good last preseason, and he ended up getting hurt in practice this year and was out for the whole year on IR. Want to see what Jordan Mailata could do, too, because we need to find our left tackle of the future. So what I can see for the schedule is it's pretty good. I like it. I like the Titans. I like the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I do like the Baltimore Ravens being our dress rehearsal game. So that's a good thing. But that's it. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of this schedule. You know, you don't really have to say much about it, guys. I'm just kind of just breaking it down for you. What you could really take away from it in the process. So that's about it. So I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Files fly.